This is my original Red Dead Online character. She has over $70,000 and 400 gold bars. I definitely bought some gold, but that was ages ago, so I couldn't tell you how much. I just want to start in a place of honesty. It's what YouTube deserves. She has pretty much every outfit I could want, a stable full of the best horses, and all the guns and ammo I'll ever need. She has a mailbox full of goodies, and is maxed out in every role. And yet, I only started playing about 8 months ago. So how did I achieve this feat? Well, YouTube and Reddit, of course. How else? There is already a great deal of Red Dead Online content available. A quick search of YouTube will show you the channels of several massive content creators with names like The Professional, Only PvP Cat, Austin BMX, Hazard, Jowers97, and, of course, the great Dirty Tyler. If you found me, I'm betting you know these folks already, but out of respect, I will link their channels in the description. Their content is slick, polished, and already done. The Professional basically taught me how to play GTA Online, along with Tylarius, and I owe them both a great debt of gratitude. When I retired from GTA Online, I had over $100 million earned by following their methods. The Professional also has done videos about maximizing your earnings in Red Dead Online. So do the other content creators I named. Not Ty Killington, he's pure GTA. Great, but what am I up to? I believe what YouTube and Reddit lack is a basic week-to-week idea of what starting Red Dead Online from the ground up looks like. On Reddit, there's a lot of the same question. How do I get started? What's the best role? What should I be focused on? I've answered many of these questions, as have others, with a barrage of ideas about the best way to play this game. What earns the best money, or how to do it. What we wish we had done. Why you should never, ever start as a collector, or why you should always start as a collector. To put it lightly, there is no real consensus. And that's fine, because how you play a video game is your own business. If you want to exclusively ride from town to town very slowly, more power to you. That's right, CEO Foxtrot, I'm talking about you. I am by no means a great gamer. My response time is exactly what you'd expect from a middle-aged human who has spent very little time playing first-person shooters and instead favors slow-paced games like Civilization and World of Warcraft. Almost no need for Twitch. I am also not one to dig into a game and find all of its secrets. I mostly enjoy walking on a trail blazed by others. As I said, I played GTA Online following Crow and Ty's model. However, what I am good at is internalizing and synergizing, taking many disparate inputs, rolling them around in my head, and spitting out sausage made of bits and bobs discovered by others. That's a bit of a mixed metaphor, and also a gross one, but here we are. So, my plan is to develop a strategy based on all the things I've read and watched and done, and see how it feels when executed. I have a general outline of how I think I'll proceed, which I will share shortly. It's based on hundreds of videos, posts, and my own experience. I'm going to try to spend at least 2 hours a day playing, but that is a very preliminary estimate. The roadmap is basically to do the story missions, daily challenges, and blood money content until I gather 15 gold, at which point I will buy the bounty hunter license. I assume I'll run out of story missions before I hit that target. Then I'll switch and do dailies and bounties until I've earned another 15 gold. After that, I will buy the collector role and do dailies, bounties, and collect at least 2 sets a day, probably tarot cards and family heirlooms. My plan is to keep that up until I hit 15 more gold for the trader role. That's as much as I'm 100% sure about. My loose plan after this is to do Moonshiner, then Prestigious Bounty Hunter, then Naturalist. You can see the workflow in the list, but who knows what will change, get nerfed, or buffed, get a bonus, etc. I want to keep my options open, but I like having a long-term plan. One thing I will say is there will absolutely be days when I can only get to dailies. I plan to post a video every week showing my progression, including where my cash and gold levels are and where I am in the plan. I will also show, in a very surface level way, my method for each profession. They aren't deep, as I am building off the hard work of others. So my next video should be about dailies, I guess, as we don't need another Blood Money video on YouTube. I even managed to get through this entire thing without saying Capitale. Damn it.